Hello, good morning everyone. And today I'm going to cover the reinforcement, how to reinforce the motivations on board. Now, during my experience on board, I have come across actually they're Korean captains. And from what I remember, they're just bad and good captains. From my point of view, right? So from what I remember, they are bad and good. And it is very important that you need to follow the attitudes or the behaviors of the captains. That is good. Don't be influenced by those bad attitudes. Okay, so next, let's focus on the good captains. Okay, let's not talk about the bad captains because they're bad. Some captains likes to throw a pool party in bulk carriers. Crew have a fun time together. So if I become a captain, I'm gonna make a party. I'm gonna make a food party, barbecue party. There are also captains that he will order to paint the hatch cover into a half court, basketball court. He will order the engine department to make a ring, a stand. And of course, there will be a basketball. My point is there are many different kinds of motivations to reinforce. It's just depends on the captain whether what he likes. It depends on the captain whether what he likes. There are also motivations that one-on-one talk, what they call a heart-to-heart talk. So that's why I believe the most important thing a captain can do is to set a good example and show respect to the crew. This means listening to their problems.
Bago tayo sumampa dito sa barko, meron tayo parang ugali na yung parang yung nakasanayan na natin, di ba sir, no? Pero alalahanin natin na kailangan natin maging adaptable. So, kailangan natin mag-adapt sa environment natin. Hindi pwede yung ano lang tayo, yung kung ano lang nakasanayan natin. Kasi syempre, you will be working with your fellow crew sa barko. Iba-ibang ugali, iba-ibang
There's no playing favorites. Be consistent with the rules. If you say, oh, bawal to, you need to be consistent, you need to be firm. And also, it's important to have effective communication sa crew. If you're an officer already, you can go out on deck, you can show the crew that you work even if you're not supervised. Can also be a motivation for others. And when all crew is working, especially the officers is working, the ratings will also get motivated to work because the officers or the captain himself is setting a high standard because the officers are working. Diba? Siyempre, mag-work din yung mga ratings. That's called positive working environment. It is an environment where yung mga crew, they feel happy, they feel respected, they feel appreciated, they feel supported from the officers. That's the positive working environment. That's the very ideal ship that you can board on, that you can join. And this is an advice for the officers. Pero it's up to you if you want to follow this advice, because officers nowadays, they have their own style. Okay, they need to be approachable, need to be willing to listen to the problems and concerns of the crew. They need to listen lang. And the officers also need to be open to feedback. Yung mga criticism, mga constructive criticism, they need to be open-minded, right? And officers also need to be flexible when needed. Example, if there's something wrong with your attitude, the officers, then you need to be flexible and change that because it's for the better. It's for your own development, right? So by following these tips, these are my personal tips, you can be a good captain or officer and create a good working or good positive working environment for the ship, for the crew. So everyone, I hope you've learned something today. Ito I hope you've learned something today from this two-part video. Once again, everyone, thank you for all the likes, all the favorites, all the comments. So far, wala pang basher. Thank you everyone for all the support. We are 16,000 strong now. Mentor just chat out.